And he had to play, actually, he knocked Antlers into the loser's bracket, so that's one thing. He had to beat Panzer Dave, who's famous for his swordless play, Thurwolf, King Doll, and a host of other people. And Antlers has also beaten a number of good players himself on his way here. Oh, we're underway. Oh, with Lionels on the overworld. Well, they're always on the overworld, but sometimes...
And just covering Antlers very quickly, since we did cover FurySK there. As you mentioned, FurySK got knocked down to the losers bracket, where he had to take out Jay Coper and Fred, the creator himself, to get to this matchup. So this should be a great matchup. As you said, we are underway.
Yeah, we had Coast Item. Coast Item's the recorder. Oh, if we have a mixed overworld, that could open up a lot of spots. Hey, and a convenient take any right near start. Oh, that's nice. Oh, Fury finds our first dungeon under an Armos.
And there it is. Okay, so Fury is going back into that dungeon under the Armos. Antlers is going up, and as you said, mirrored overworld. So this is going to be affect some of the ways they do their screen scrolls and things like that as well. Certain screen scrolls will no longer work.
Yeah, that's right. You can no longer screen scroll into the grave, but you can screen scroll into the coast raft spot. So it removes some and gives some. It's
it giveth and it taketh away.
Oh, 2 rupee bombs, but you got to get some first. Maybe the secret in the back here will be kind Antlers.
That gambling game that FurySK found might help.
It might. It takes 10 rupees to play, though.
It does.
So far it looks like both players are... Oh! The Armos item is...
The white sword bombs were the Armos item today. So we're off to a explosive start here.
I did it. The explosive start. Yeah, so I don't know how Antlers missed that, because normally in a swordless race like this, everybody wants to check the Armos spots first.
And we do have bunnies and the super ropes both hanging around the overworld with the Lionels. So those are a couple of enemies you're happy to not see in dungeons. At the same time, you're not happy to see them in the overworld.
That's right. I mean, Pole's voices can be a wand or a bow block, and Lionels do a ton of damage and aren't fun. So, yeah, on one hand, it's great that they're in the overworld and not in the dungeons where they won't block your progression, but sometimes it can cause overworld deaths, and those are really the worst kind of death.
They're really costly, yes.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, we are now in level, and I say level, because we have no idea what level it is yet. We do know it's a green palette, so we're going to refer to it as level green until we know.
I'm gonna try to be a know-it-all here and guess Second Quest 6, just blind. For no other reason than there was a shoot room there.
That would actually be a very legitimate guess, based on that shoot room.
Second Quest 6 always randomizes a shoot room there. And he was one column, in the bottom row there. It's still not the wrong shape yet. We'll see, though.
There's no path up yet, so I'm actually... We'll see if he finds a path up over here on the left of this, where he is now. Nope, no path. He may have to bomb up, if anything. He's going to try bombing down. That didn't work. He's going to try and bomb the enemy. He's got a bomb in the middle of the room.
Interesting.
There's the path up. Oh. And Antler's taking a heart from the... Or not a heart. What do you take from the Take Any Cave?
I didn't think it was a Take Any Cave.
I saw a blue candle in there, and... I mean, it was a shop. It was a shop. Okay. He bought some bombs.
Oh, yeah, okay. I'm going to say if it was a Take Any, then he would have probably had, something from it. But yeah, no, it was bombs. Lovely 2 rupee bombs. Ooh. FurySK getting bombs from... Wow, more bombs. Extra red ring!
Ooh, that's a nice find.
And it still doesn't tell us what dungeon it is, because the dungeon hearts are shuffled. They can be anywhere. Every dungeon now has a floor drop where the old heart container used to be, which oftentimes will still be a heart container. But...
Well, that's got about a 50% chance, I guess you could say, based on the fact that... Well, actually a little less than 50%, because there's a few with 2 items in it, besides the heart.
Oh, he's going to get a compass with his floor drop. Gee, I don't know if that's 6 anymore. I don't know what that is. Maybe it's a shape.
Could be a shape.
Well, the Triforce is in the north. Top row.
That could be 6.
Yeah, maybe it's still
Except no, I think it's too wide on the left side now. It's
yeah, that's what threw me off. Antlerz is going to dig it too, and much to his fortune, he's going to get the red ring if he is as brave with his bombs as Fury was. Now that red ring is important. Like, it's quadruple the defense, and what makes it so good is this low starting health. I mean, yeah, most of the time you start with 3 hearts, but in this Elite 8, we've seen people start with 1 or 2 hearts, and then the deaths just kind of pile on. I think Fury just bought some more bombs.
And we are getting a confirmation chat from Darkface that apparently is a shape from what he is analyzing. So we seem to be on the path that it is a shape. I was thinking it could also be 7 or 8, but I'm not sure if the shape maps line up for 7 or 8. So I am leaning towards shape myself.
Ooh, did Fury find this staircase?
He found a staircase. It has a heart container.
Oh.
Or no, Antlerz did. Sorry, Antlerz.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah. I was asking, did Fury find it? But I guess not, because he probably would have took it. Antlerz should keep going and find the other item in this level, I hope.
I hope he does.
Was this the room here with all the fires? Oh, he's out of bombs, though.
Yeah, that doesn't...
Yes, oh, I think the red ring was in that very room. Oh, no. Yeah. Oh, no, he's got 42 rupees, though. Close to buying the blue candle if you want to give up on the search for it. That's a play we've seen other racers make. It's not unheard of to just give up, buy the blue candle, have your offense, do all your overworld exploration in one pass.
Well, let's hope he does go back and get that red ring. Meanwhile, FurySK is checking out the warp zones, which apparently we can spell Oxrock there today. Oh, those are good warp zones.
Yeah, they actually are.
We have one in the lower left, one in the lower right, and he doesn't seem to be checking the 4th one yet.
Is that Death Mountain or the Lost Hills? It's the Lost Hills. It's not easy to get to in Mirrored because you your screen scrolls are different. Yeah, so you can't just simply.
Oh.
Ooh.
Okay, I rarely do this, but I'm going to give this about as close to an A+ as you can get for these warp roads. They're all over the place. That's perfect.
I agree, and it took him next to one of the 2 Armoses he hadn't found yet, with money under it.
Apparently Saver's in 9 already, by the way, and it's 38 rupees it looks like for the secret today.
That's a pretty decent medium secret. So the nice thing, too, is FurySK here can... Oh, we've already found the Armos item. It was the white sword bombs. Right, so we're not...
It was.
Yeah, that's right. We're not looking for the last Armos item. I forgot because it was a pack of bombs. So Antlerz now found the other dungeon that Fury found. And, ooh, those Stelphos rolled up.
Beefy skeletons. Well, we have a map, and that confirms a shape for the Antlerz is in. So taking a look at the size of this 16-room level... ladies and gentlemen, name that ink blot.
Somebody... No, it's a chair?
I can't tell. Anyway, we have a dog being walked by a dude being guessed in chat. That's I'm just going to quote that literally.
Let's do that.
But we have confirmed that based on that size of that room, that is definitely a 1 to 6 level. I would say probably within 1, 2, or 3 at the highest. Can't be higher than 3, I don't think. And we know that
16 rooms, it's got to be 1.
And we know, well, I think I've seen 14 or 15 rooms before. That's why I say that.
Oh, wow.
But we know that all levels 1 to 6 are shapes now. That means that 7, 8, and 9 are not shapes. They're either first or second quest. That much we can tell you at this point.
Yep,
As to further details, we don't know yet.
Well, no, I guess as soon as somebody finds 7 or 8, and we know it's 7 or 8.
The old man has found Twitter.
Follow him on Zelda.
And we have
01.
Something like that. And I think the Grias are beefy. I think they're supposed to normally go in 1 hit, right?
Absolutely, yeah. They're normally 1 bomb to kill.
Yeah, these are 2 bomb gorillas, so they're a little tanky today. And no push block there. And, yep, looks like he's going to go through here. And what is in this empty room? A lot of bats and a compass.
I can't even say if it's a large or a small level based off of the compass, because there could be a staircase leading over there. It could still be small.
That's all shapes, so we have no idea, to be honest. It could just be a staircase, like you said.
Yeah. Oh, hold on, let me finish this tweet. There's another Twitter-related old man.
I know, that's the follow at Zelda guy something. I looked it up once. It is an account.
Yep. Ah, yeah, and so Antlerz here is going the long way. Oh, trapped in... Ooh! Good thing that didn't shudder behind him. Yeah, say nope to that room.
That's ugly. I hope that's the item room.
It's Zelda's room.
It can't be. I'm joking.
Yeah,
but
that'd be great. Ooh, free triangle. So meanwhile, Antlerz was going the long way up the Lost Hills, because you have to without your screen scrolls.
So we're going to see what level that was. That looks like it might have been... Is that where 1 is? That is 3. It's either 1 or 3, I thought. Yeah.
Yeah. 1 and 2 are the top, 3 and 4 are the corners, and then 5, 6, 7, 8 fill out the middle.
The middle, yeah.
Mm. So that was level 3, and he got nothing out of it.
Yet.
Oh, is he going back?
No, he's not going back. Did he pick up anything out of that level? I don't think he did.
No. Oh, 9 is in the vanilla white sword cave.
Oh, yeah, no. There it is.
So more like Antlerz is in 9 already.
Yeah, Antlerz is in 9 already.
He'll be back.
Speed up.
Yeah, fast seed.
And according to the start location, chat seems to have caught it. It looks like it is a first quest level 9, so we are looking at, it seems, first quest 7, 8, and 9 today.
Yep, I agree. That start space would be shared by shapes, but since we've already eliminated shapes,
exactly,
shapes are 1 to 6. The only possibility left is and that's where the blue candle was all along. That's a nice little spot for it.
That is leaves a nice little candle blast for the location. But that is what we like to call our quote unquote wood sword. The blue candle gets the cave guaranteed for the candle to be found. Before I finish that thought, quick look at the door repair. That was a 16 rupee door repair by my math. Ooh. So the guaranteed cave for the sword is replaced by the blue candle. The blue candle takes the spot of the wooden sword. So you can still buy the blue candle, but you can also get a free one if you find the cave that it's in. So you don't have to buy it.
And it's right there near start. Just gotta go by there.
Yeah, pretty much.
I mean, near vanilla start, not near their randomized
start.
And right as you say that, Antlerz buys the candle. He just gives up and says, I'll take this one.
Yep, this one looks good.
And these bombs. I want all the blue items. Alright, so...
everything starts with blue, with B.
So Fury finds this light blue level, also very blue. No. But it was candle blocks, so you need it.
Yep,
Antlerz, meanwhile, is burning down the other forest. Guess he didn't find anything he liked because he chose to retry. Get his bombs back. He's actually not that far away on the map, but he'll probably find something else over here. I bet you'd like to have more bombs. That's mean.
And that's the appropriate response.
It's not even a bomb upgrade. That can happen. I don't have any bombs today. I just thought you'd like to have more bombs.
The best response is to drop a bomb on them, but I haven't seen anyone do that yet.
Too valuable in this way.
Yeah, they're too valuable in this format. Until that happens, and now he can't pick up the one. What?
It's too far in the wall, and he's got no item. Oh, he's gonna block clip it. That was nice.
He wouldn't need the boomerang to get it. Oh, that's not good.
That's funny.
That's like the glorious drop, and then you can't get one of them.
Wow, nice bomb placement there. Oh, there's still more wall masters left, though.
Yep, you can't get mad at them. They just want to give you a hand.
They want to escort you back to the start of the dungeon.
Yep.
If I were Fury here, I might try to leave. Well, not anymore. Now with the damage, try to leave and re-enter the dungeon.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Antlerz is in what you know to be level 1, 2, or 1 or 2.
It's got to be 1 or 2 at this point because we've seen 3. We have. Oh no, wait. Wasn't this where the Triforce was? The silver level?
No, the Triforce was in a darker level.
Okay.
It was not in a level with a map.
Well, the map's in there somewhere, but yeah.
Yeah. No, when was that? However, I think Antlerz is the first person to get in here with a candle, so he might get more done in it.
Well, there's the book.
There's a floor item.
So just a note, the book is our atlas. That means the Antlerz will now see every single map, which will help us with identifying some levels once we can identify some levels.
Yeah, that's not to mention in shapes, a map is golden, so he's gonna just love having that map, I guess. He's not done, book, but collection of maps. Yeah, because when you're playing a shape dungeon and you've got Find the Bomb Wall, you don't know if there's a second quest 9. Well, Antlerz does, so you don't know if there's any second quest. Wow, small big secret.
58 rupee large secret. 58 rupee. And is there only like 2 of those in here, or is there 3?
There could be 1 or 3, depending if this is a first quest mixed or a second quest mixed. Or a first quest regular, second quest regular. Anything's possible. That proves... Go on.
We have not so danger noodles on Antlerz side. We just saw the red Leobolas in one of the ladder rooms, so that was ugly.
Yeah, indeed. So that forest spot that failed to burn on Kindle Row there for FurySK proves that it's either mixed or second quest. I haven't seen anything else that definitively points me one direction or another, which is kind of a shame on my point.
I've heard that the Lost Hills, if that's a fairy spot, then it's the pure second quest overworld. If it's not a fairy spot, then we got mixed.
Okay. Which again would make the recorder on the coast much more valuable, because in mixed or second quest, it could be anything. Actually, so that right there shows that the recorder has worth. So where's that ladder?
Well, Fury is going to try for another bush, and that one didn't burn.
Yeah, it's very mixed. But is it first mixed or second mixed? So the big difference there will be how rich it is. Is there 1 big secret and a ton of door repairs, or 3 big secrets and less door repairs?
And another old man uses the .shame command on FurySK's wallet and takes more money out of it.
Yep. Poor Fury. Poor everybody. Ooh, now there's a shape. It's like a British pound symbol. Yeah.
Ooh. Yeah, so ladies and gentlemen, I'm just going to count the rooms very quickly here. We have, looks like 21 rooms on that level, so name that ink block. And both runners are in the same level right now, the same green palette.
Same room.
And the same room. So, the difference is that Antlerz knows where he's going, and Fury just found a map, so he also knows where he's going.
Map and compass were 1 room away from the start. Both.
Wow.
How funny is that? Yeah, you start, you go right, you get the compass, you go down, you get the map.
And you got the entire collection. There you go.
Yeah, wow.
And you got a ladder block. And we now get to see what the curse is today. It's not slowdown.
Is it swordless, or is it reverse controls?
I don't seem to see any reverse controls.
Alright,
I might be wrong. I could be wrong.
Oh, Antlerz! Oh, no. There's a triple Dodongo guarding the... There's a triple Dodongo guarding the compass, which you don't want to see, because it costs 6 bombs to win.
You mean the Triforce? Because you had the compass.
Yes, Triforce, I'm sorry. Yeah. And he placed 5 of his 6 bombs, and then he placed his 6th one too fast and smoked the Dodongo instead of defeating it.
Oh, no.
So now he's out of bombs, because he had exactly 6 bombs to pick up that Triforce with.
The good news is that they're cheap, but he's going to have to redo that room and that level. Consequently, that's going to take a little bit of time.
Yeah, it sure will. There's no bomb shops nearby either, or else I'm sure he would just go do it right now. But
Fury tried to walk through a wall, gets stung by a spike, and resets the level and leaves.
Yeah, Fury without 6 bombs will also have to return to this dungeon.
Antlerz takes a moment to refill his health, and heads back down to Lionels and Bunnies. Not a screen you like to see in the overworld. Lionels and Bunnies.
Yeah, no, get me out of there. Get me out of there.
By the way, Blue Ring is 2 rupees off of the original value today, so a slight discount.
Slight discount, and so far hasn't been a very rich seed. I don't think it'll ever come into play. Well, certainly not for Fury anyway.
Well, yeah, Fury won't be it at all.
That would be funny to see a racer do that someday. I don't need all these rupees. For what it's worth, if somebody ever does do it, it won't downgrade their ring. It'll just waste all their money.
There's too much money in this seed. I'm buying that.
Yeah, I'm buying that blue ring just for the fanciness of it. All the rings. So Antlerz finds. Ooh, man, we got a lot of segmented shapes today too, don't we?
I'm trying to remember what the color of level 3 was.
I think this was 3.
I think it was, yeah, because you said it was darker, and this is darker.
Mm-hmm. So Antlerz is now in 3.
Yeah, this is 3.
All right.
So, ladies and gentlemen, name that ink blot for level 3.
Star Destroyer. I don't know. They exist in the Hyrule universe somewhere.
Someone says that someone jumped into some water. I could believe that. It's not a very wide patch of water, but I could believe that.
Yeah, actually, I can see the patch. Yeah, actually, the diver. Yeah. Ooh, Antlerz trying to coax some bombs out of those beefy gorillas. Ends up getting mugged and sent back to start. If he continues down that path, he'll actually find the compass. And if he doesn't continue down the path, he'll find the free Triforce. So it'll work out. Yeah, I think Fury found a compass down here.
FurySK slippery floor sign is a possibility for the map too. But anyway, he is continuing down the path right now, and he's gonna go right. If he goes right, he finds the compass, but it looks like he wants to burn out some enemies first, or not. Yeah, he's gonna find that the Gurias are a little bit tanky, and they're not worth taking on right now. Nice triple kill on the bats. On the keys.
That was very nice candle use. You got to be good with the candle to make it this far into the tournament because, sometimes it's the only weapon you have for an hour.
Oh, that was a nice, quick ending to that last bat there. He's seeing just how tanky the Gurias are. That was 3 hits with the candle and no damage. Gets a free pack of bombs. And now he's going to find the compass sitting there among some more keys, and he's going to pick that up and see where the Triforce is.
I think both players have been to that Monocle Rock bomb shop twice each. Yeah. If I had 2 rupees for every time they purchased a bomb pack, I'd probably have at least 20 rupees by now.
It's not a lot.
No. I'm not selling my bombs for enough, apparently. But, FurySK there just showed us the screen wrap into the raft spot, which is a potion shop.
Yeah, it's just a potion shop, so we probably won't see that potion shop again. No. But I was just going to point out that you said you'd have about 20 rupees. You should learn like some of the other seeds businessmen where they sell them for 38 each. You'd be a rich guy.
Yeah, right. That's right. Yeah, I'd make a fortune in those worlds.
Like, the riders will buy them anyway.
That's right. Yeah, when you need bombs, there is no substitute. Maybe the boomstick, but we don't have the boomstick in this race.
Unfortunately, yeah, it's not in this flag set. But boomstick can be fun. Ladder!
Antlerz is trying to kill these gorillas here. I think he wants to see if this is a push stair, which we know Fury has already checked.
I didn't notice the white sword item is 1 screen up and left based on our mirrored overworld of the vanilla level 1. So our ladder is the white sword item today, and 3 rupees for the small secret, so that's not really worth the pickup.
Oh, where was the white sword item cave?
The white sword item is right there.
Oh, it was vanilla level 1?
Oh, just the stair that we just passed.
Oh, okay. Wow. And that's the ladder.
That's the ladder.
His 4 hearts couldn't take it, huh?
Nope, 4 would not take it.
So that's interesting because, it unlocks the recorder. Oh, there's a take any. I wonder if he goes back. I wonder if 5 is enough. Is that our first take any?
I think it is. Yeah. I think it is.
Because there's been a lot of overworld exploration for that to be our first take any. But I guess that's what happened. Well, he is going back. 5 is enough.
5 is enough. There you go. Antlerz can get that too if he finds it.
Alright, chat's telling us it's the second, so it must have been, because if they have 5 hearts, I don't remember finding that many dungeon hearts, so...
I thought they did find, I thought Antlerz did find 2, okay. Anyway, 2 dungeon hearts, I mean. I know we saw at least 1 on Antler's side in a dungeon, so...
Looks like Fury is going straight for that recorder, wow. Oh no, he's not. Wait, what?
He's taking the warp zones.
So, well, you might as well pick it up while you're one screen away.
Yeah, he realized he might as well do that, so he came back away with that. It's like, oh wait, there was something up here. I'll pick that up and then I'll...
Ooh, that's a nasty guarding screen. Ah, yes.
And ladies and gentlemen, name that tune.
I'll let the audience play, I won't spoil it. Nice job, Antlerz. Dodging all those blue Wizrobes to reach the bomb wall on the other side. Ooh, potential item room guarded by red Wizrobes. Ooh, potential item room guarded by blue Wizrobes.
Wow. The key is, there's a key in that room though, so it's not, so yeah, the item can still be under the push block though.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, this room could have an item 2 ways. It could be the floor drop, or it could be under the staircase. He wants the key badly enough. Is he gonna
he wants the key. He's out of that. That was a very friendly pattern. That was a really good pattern.
So Antlerz here wants to bomb as many red ones as possible with his 1 bomb, because he's going to need a bomb drop to continue. Oh, they're beefy. Never mind. Abort.
Fury is also checking out all the flute spots right away. I don't blame him for doing that. Get those out of the way. That he knows that the flute's not hiding any levels if that's the case.
That's very smart of him. Yes.
So he's back in level green, which I don't think we've identified yet.
No, not yet. It takes 6 bombs to rescue the Triforce.
Oh, apparently Ganon's behind you.
No, I think the back of my chair is.
Yeah, that's the same with me. I don't understand this.
Ooh, nice grouping there. This room can be a push block.
It can be, yeah.
So Fury's checking it. Oh, it is. Now there is a segment.
Antlerz just found the blue candle, so I bet you he's a little disappointed in that right now.
Yeah, can't get your 51 rupees back. But you know what? He got enough use out of it before he found it. He probably doesn't regret it.
Probably not.
So Fury there spent all his bombs on not the Triforce room.
So FurySK is checking out the segmented section of the green level, finding a combination of enemies in that room, including there's a nice Wizrobe pack.
Man, I really hope the wand isn't on the floor in that room.
Or maybe we do.
Yeah, actually, let's do that.
Big Dogger hates country, apparently.
Oh, Antlerz found a new shape.
I
he wants bombs, though. Yeah. It was a little...
There it is.
I was going to say, I bet Fury here, uses the candle and the enemy replacement technique to try to not kill that blue Wizrobe.
That is a 16-room level, by the way. That's only 1 higher than the previous level. I'm inclined to say, because I don't think we're going to have a 12 and a 13 in this mix somewhere. We're going to have some bigger levels. I'm inclined to say this is level 2 and the 14-room one is level 1, or 15-room one is level 1. I'm inclined to say that at this point.
I agree.
So this is most likely level 2 that Antlerz is in.
So that means we're looking for 2 floor drops, because it's a shapes 2.
That's right. That will also confirm if it's level 2.
So far, no floor items of note. But give it time. Oh, and the Vires are beefy. Well, they're normally split to a blue candle, but... So I guess Fury didn't find anything in that segment, but there was that one nasty blue Wizrobe room.
It's being suggested in chat that the green level is also level 5, so we can throw that in there as well.
Alright, yeah, I can get behind that. Where is it again? It's behind you again. So Fury is now not taking the segment stair and checking the other 2 rooms. Oh, could this be a room? Oh,
this is a room.
This seems like an item.
No, it isn't.
What? Oh, that's level 5 normally has a connector, so it would still have its regular connector as well. I see.
because there's a segment.
Wow. So.
Can you just imagine if two of the staircases were on the left segment?
Oh man. You know, I could believe it.
I could too.
And then how about the bottom of the level has a solid wall, so the only way to get to the bottom half of the level is to take the segment off to the side and then back to the main segment. So it was like unofficially triple segmented. Yeah.
Okay, moving on.
Guarded by Dodongos everywhere.
Wow, that palette for Antlers is creating a somewhat translucent enemy.
Ooh, it was segmented, just like I described. Look, and because the bomb upgrade. Ooh, that's a small bomb upgrade, but I guess you'll take any bomb upgrade in Swordless.
Yeah, the bombs are too useful to really.
Repeatable offense. I love it.
That is repeatable offense. Just sitting on the floor too. You didn't have to defeat the turtles to do that.
No, so that's a huge help and a huge speed up because now the beefy gorillas, I mean, it's still beefy, but you can do this.
6 hits.
I was gonna say 6. I think that's +3 for them. Like, wow.
Yeah, that's about as high as you can get with them. And FurySK takes a dirt nap.
Yep. He's got the red ring, but the blue Wizrobes, or red Wizrobe,
they
got
still
the final
hurt.
hit, but
they still hurt.
Yeah, they still hurt. Still a whole heart of damage. So, he got the floor item out of 5, but he didn't find a staircase item, and there's not many places it can be. I bet he tries.
So watching what FurySK is reacting to the red bubbles, I'm inclined to think this is an actual swordless curse on the red bubbles. So there might not be any effect on the red bubbles at all today.
That's right. And I'm saying he looked pretty fearless as he just bopped one on purpose. So yeah.
He's looking pretty fearless on him.
Meanwhile, Antlerz is still in this too. Doesn't want the Triforce. He wants an item. I don't think he's found any floor items yet. Oh, wait. Is this items tear? What?
It is. It's a bow.
Whoa, it's the bow. Both players find repeatable offense at similar times. Oh, he has to get an arrow first.
FurySK, meanwhile, finds his second Triforce. We believe it's level 5. I'm sure he might check to confirm that. But we are going to see when he does that.
Yep, 5.
So there we go.
So interesting. Red candle, second Triforce for Fury. That's gotta feel good. Meanwhile, Antlerz is still here in this level 2 question mark that had a stair item.
Oh, it had a stair item.
I don't know what to make of this anymore.
It can't be level 2.
Yeah, I don't know what to make of it anymore. If it's level 1, then it's got 2 more floor items. So
if it's level 1, then it's
the same size or smaller than the other level 1.
I'm just thinking either that or the 15-room one might be level 2. They might have just been reversed in this case.
That could be. Fury,
the other one was indeed level 3.
Oh, weird. Antlerz didn't go back for the Triforce that he said no to. You'd think he would pick it up just so he can record her back to it.
We have some preliminary friends in chat in case that is level 1.
Yeah, right?
Fury's going back in.
So he's got the Triforce, he's got the floor drop, he knows it's level 5, he wants the staircase item.
Now we have, our tracker has our bow mark as level 1. We're not 100% sure on that yet, I believe, so we will correct that if we do find out that is different information, but we are thinking that might be 1 at this point.
So Fury spends his money on a key, Antlerz spends his money on the wooden arrows, giving him almost repeatable offense, except he's still kind of too broke to use it as freely as Fury is using this candle.
And just another update from chat, looks like our book was level 2 if we're reading the level correctly on that.
Right, yeah, we thought it was level 1 at first, but now the book has to move to 2 if this is... As soon as we saw that staircase, it was more like...
Well, once we get the Triforce confirmation, we can say for sure.
Oh, is Antlerz going to gamble? Oh,
he
those are very good numbers.
Lost it all.
Oh, the Any key. That is extremely valuable. Can you believe he went and purchased a key so he could get that? Wow.
That's kind of ironic, isn't it?
That's fantastic. What an ace play.
And that was at level 5.
That was level 5. So level 5 had 2 good items in it.
2 useful items.
Antler's losing again. Man, those are some big losses and small wins. Money-making game isn't very good.
33 win is good compared to 13, 17 losses. So, but
Yeah.
2 losses is bad.
Yeah, that's true. You can afford to lose twice for winning once, and the odds are 1 in 3, so you can do it. Although you got to win once to get a bankroll to afford to gamble multiple times and make that money back. There we go.
There's a win. Wait. We had 2 plus 33s next to each other.
How were there 2 plus? Oh, never mind. How are there 2 pluses? Yeah, what?
I've seen 2 pluses before, but never the same number. So for me, that's a first.
Yeah, first for me too. So Fury is back in. Was this the level we were calling 1 previously? With the book in it?
Yeah, based on the size of that level, I would say that's actually another 16-room level.
So we have 2
16-room levels. So that's why maybe I miscounted the first time. I might have said it was 15 the first time.
Yeah, 4 and 6 on the right, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Yeah, 16. Antler's is back too. Now he's got a bow, whereas Fury's got a candle. Candle is much easier to kill Moldorm with. Much cheaper. You know, these Stalfos normally drop a lot of money. Why they gotta be cheap like that? Come on, guys, help Antler's out. Nice, Antler's.
That is nice.
Wow.
Nice clip there. And FurySK just saying to the old man, "Oh, you want my keys? Here, I'll show you my keys." And they vanish in thin air as he walks out of the room. And old man's like, "I've been had."
Antler's is going to spend a lot of money to kill these Moldorms here. And then he's going to get to the... Oh, no, he's not. No, he's not. And then he's going to get to the same segment. And he's going to realize that there's a toll booth on the other side. That is no fun. I think he killed one of the snakes and was just going to the door.
He was trying to leave, I think, and then got killed on the way out. So, yeah, that cost him a little bit of money.
There's a shutter door keeping him from getting into that segment, too. Looks like just an unfortunate case of doing the levels in a different order would have helped. Now, he's only got 14 rupees to kill a Moldorm with. That's going to be hard.
And he just took another death.
Yeah, he doesn't have the red ring either that Fury has.
Yeah, that would help him a lot.
Fury is sure getting a lot of use out of it. Fury loves taking damage and giving hugs. Hug those snakes.
Antler's hits the save and gets out of there.
I'm just kidding. Yeah, so Antler's does not like that level anymore. I'm surprised he didn't retry to get his money back. He had 42 rupees entering that dungeon.
He might have had some other progression he didn't want to lose. I saw him thinking about whether to save or not.
So it looks like this whole segment has nothing. Wow, a plus 18 and a plus 33. Well, why are there 2 wins so many times? Wow, okay.
Yeah, usually the casino doesn't offer that kind of odds, so... When you get that option, you take it.
Very fortunate for Antler's because, you know, his bow is money, so he needs all the money, so he...
And here is the book and what we believe is level 2. And Fury is not picking that up. Interesting. Now he is.
I know he is. Yeah, I mean, maybe I could have said, oh, maybe he thinks he's already found them all, you know, all the maps, because he's seen a bunch of shapes already. But he'll take 7 and 9, why not? Actually, I think it was Antler's who found level 9, so Fury doesn't know what 7, 8, and 9 are.
That's right.
So I guess he could still get a little use out of it.
He still could, that's right.
So what's... Nope, nothing in that room.
No, I wonder why I went back down.
Oh, he was doing the enemy trick on the Moldorms. He killed one, left the room, entered the room.
I thought I killed them both, my mistake. He says no thank you to the Aquamantis and leaves.
So what is in this level? We've got a book. Every room in the segment... Oh, we got this room. This room's got an item or a Triforce in it, almost for sure. Oh, good. They still died of 1 bomb like vanilla. Thank goodness.
Yeah, we are bombing the dark nets here, so that's going to be good. That's the compass. Which, hey, go next door, please. Or be locked up here.
Now, this room must have something else too. This must have No, wait. Shouldn't we find a stair? Unless this is 2. If this is 2, this can be a floor drop, and then the other room can be the Triforce, and then that would make this 2.
And that's why he's clearing it. He thinks this is level 2. And I think that's what we've come down to as well. I think we've come to that conclusion as well.
Yeah. There's a lot of enemies in here, though.
He's going to have a hard time getting these enemies packed together on 4 bombs. Going to try and get the like out of there first.
Bubble's not making it any easier. Meanwhile, Antlers is back in the dungeon that he left behind once. With his bow, he can finally clear out these beefed-up moblins. Hopefully he gets paid well for his trouble.
I'm just keeping an eye over on the Dark
heart container
side right now. The like is gone, and he's dead.
Womp. Blue Dark Nuts win again.
Time to go stock up with some bombs if you want to check out that room.
Mm-hmm.
And that might be what he's doing, or we'll come back later because he knows what the Triforce is. And he takes a sword to the gut from the Lynels.
That red ring is amazing, isn't it?
It helps a lot. Until it doesn't. And the cheap bombs are fortunately nearby.
Yeah, that's one of the more common shops, actually. Lucky for the racers. So Antler's, meanwhile, exploring just every room in this dungeon. He wants something. Okay, here we go. 7 rupees. Is that enough to kill these moblins? Maybe if you candle, arrow, exit. Candle, arrow, exit. Oh, you get some bombs. Okay, he's grouping them up.
Bombs are useful.
Yeah.
Nice grouping there.
Man, they have some beefy moblins. Now, he knows he can get the Triforce without using a bomb. It's just sitting in plain sight on the floor. And he also knows he's done everything else that he can reasonably do.
Scrap metal!
He takes it. It still kills 0 HP enemies. His only other weapon has 5 arrows. So.
And again, we believe that is level 1 the scrap metal came out of. I think that was where the bow was as well, if I'm not mistaken.
I think so too. Yeah, bow. So, Antlers is still looking for something, so if he thinks it's level 1, then there will be something else?
Okay, the blue labels go down and the Triforce is revealed in the Triforce room that we know where it's blinking. So that is confirmed. Now Fury is going to head up with his 10 bombs. He's going to take on the blue Dark Nuts round 2, but first he's going to candle everything he can. I'm surprised he doesn't just hide inside the like and let it, cradle him in the defenses of the Dark Nuts.
It's too hard to bomb the Dark Nuts from inside the like, I guess?
Maybe, I don't know. But it would definitely save the trouble of the bubbles and...
Oh, because he would have to 3 bombs to get out of the like.
Right.
He's got no sword, so yeah. Alright. Antlers took an overworld death right after picking up that Triforce. Nice bomb by Fury.
Going a lot smoother this time. One more should do it. And there you go. Take your heart and move on. So that was a floor drop.
Yep. Unfortunately, you had to full clear the level to do it, but... Yeah.
So we have now confirmed with 2 floor drops that was indubitably level 2 that the book is in, and that is level 2 Triforce. I'll be surprised if Fury even checks the map for that one.
Oh, wait.
Nope.
Hey, Antlers gets his ladder, finally. Let's see if he goes straight for the recorder as well.
Antlers, by the way, did pick up a level 1 Triforce, and he was just in that blue level, so we can confirm that was level 1.
Yeah, yes. So let's see where Antlers goes next. Actually, let's see where Fury goes next.
Well, they're both going to be having an opportunity to pick a spot to go here. The progress is very, very different between them. Antlers has picked up 1 Triforce. He's getting his recorder right now. He doesn't have the red ring, so it's kind of hampering his combat abilities a little bit, taking a lot more damage. Whereas FurySK has 3 Triforces. Is playing Name That Tune with us again. And found a staircase under that flute playing. Gambling time.
Nope, no gambling time. He likes his money.
So Antlers does have one thing that will benefit him, except FurySK will probably find that soon, and that is the bow. So that is
Indeed.
the one advantage that Antlers really has right now, and that advantage will kind of evaporate as soon as Fury picks it up.
Yeah, if Fury with that red candle is going to clear dungeons way faster than Antlers. And,
Indeed.
He has been, and yeah, once he finds the bow, it'll be clearly him in the lead.
If that scrap metal was instead the silver arrows, that might be a benefit for Antlers as well.
Oh,
but
that would have been huge, because then he could do Master Sword damage, yeah.
But then that would have still been something that would have cost money, and then it also still would have been a case of you have to have money to use it. Whereas, yes, you can have some money to use it, but then you have to remember, while you may have the key item, Fury is going to probably pick that up as well, and you have to go fast at that point too. So, in a way, it's a good thing it's not the silvers yet.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, I've seen plenty of times where a racer gets the bow early, but you can't really use it because it costs all your money, and it can even cause money problems later in a seed where, oh no, it's bait blocked after all, and I have to buy the bait. But oh no, I've been using my bow like the candle this whole time. So, yeah, it's rough.
I still remember one race, and I don't know if I should say it because I know Crystal Saber's in the chat, but I know it was with him and another runner who I will not name, who is very, very helpful to us in this community. And that race did come down to money on the bow. So, yeah, it can easily cause the a race to turn very, very quickly.
Yeah. So, Fury now... Is he getting his bow right here?
He is getting his bow.
Yep, he is. So, there it is. Antlers, meanwhile, was on the east side of the overworld and checking some recorder spots that Fury hadn't checked yet, and didn't find anything yet within this vanilla level 7. Nope. More small secrets. Based on the fact that we've only seen one large secret and so many 3s, which have to be small secrets, I'm gonna guess this was a second quest mixed. So, not a lot of money,
Yeah, the money is low as it is. This is not a seed that would be... Well, the medium secret is okay, and it kind of saves it being a little bit higher, but it's definitely not one of those big money seeds, that is for sure.
No. Not with the big secret being 68. That hurts. And there's only
58.
one of them. 58. Oh, never mind. Yeah. No wonder we saw Fury playing the gambling game.
Yeah, there's a reason you gamble eventually. Everyone has to do it at some point.
So, Fury spent a lot less time in that level 1 than Antlers did. You can see what the red candle did for him there. It was pretty nice. He got the heart container, he got the bow, and he said, I'm done here. Oh, interesting. So Fury's back in 3. He wants to see what's in the rest of it. Now, he never did the dark blue Wizrobe room. Bombed left side, keep going there.
Yeah, he might be doing that now because now he has a little more health.
Looking for the item, and he's got that atlas, so he's got the map. He's been here already. I don't know if he knows that. He's already exploring the same rooms. That's fine.
Yeah, he's gonna forget until he gets over there and realize that the room is empty over there, and then he's gonna try and kill the bats and realize, yeah, I didn't. Yeah, this was the compass room. It was sitting out in plain sight, so he's probably going to try and kill all the bats. Nope, he must have realized it was the compass room.
Oh, okay.
Nope, he's going back in.
Oh, yeah, no.
He's clearing them out just to make sure. He thinks this is the compass room. There won't be anything dropping here. Just being thorough. I can't blame him for being thorough. So there he goes. He's out of there. And he's going to just go straight left now because there's nothing else to do in this area. Except for maybe burn an old man, which he didn't do.
Antlers takes a red potion, even though he doesn't have the red ring. So at 6 hearts, he has the white sword item in his possession, takes the potion. He can't be afraid of the bubble curse.
No.
I guess he figures he'll get more use out of the potion than a 7th heart container.
Maybe.
Could very well be the case.
It could be the case later, especially if you're in a tough... Oh, Power Bracelet was an item in level 3.
That would have been a hard room to clear without the red candles, so...
Oh, it's a Wizzy.
Yeah, so this was the room where Antlers bombed left.
And that's what Fury just did.
So power bracelet.
And more Wizzies.
Yeah, this was the double Wizzy,
Yep.
double
Here's
leap.
the blue Wizzies, yep.
Yeah.
Fury's now looking at this as if to say, no.
He's like, so
No,
my next item is
I
going
don't
to be
wanna
a
do
staircase. Yep.
I don't want to do this.
Take your pick, 5 blues or 5 reds.
This is where Antler's lost a little bit of time, I think, and now is going to cause Fury some heartache trying to figure out what he needs to do to move on here.
He wants to do this room. Okay.
He might think these... I don't know. I always hate the blue wizards more than the orange. I'll take the orange ones any day. Because I can get around them and stab him from the side or whatever, hit him from the side. But the blue ones, they just wander around and they just haunt me.
Yeah, you know, same. I think with bombs, the red ones are easier to kill. I would want to check the other room first.
Me too.
Although I can't argue with Fury's track record. He did make it to the end of the winner's bracket before taking his first loss. So.
He did. I can't argue that either.
Yeah. I'm watching intently as he finishes these blue wiz ropes off.
I am too. We have Antlers meanwhile going back into level. I think that was level 2. We conclude it was. Yeah, that was the book
that's
level.
2. Yes, 2. This is 2. I got thrown off there by the segment, but yeah. Oh, and it was the key was on top of the staircase. So there's our
and
segment.
it's the transport staircase. If it goes to the red wizard room, no, it goes to the segment.
So he's got 1 floor item and he's looking for a stair item. What could
In this case, I would have left and gone back to the red wizards, but I guess he can't really kill him, so that's why he's doing this.
I would kill just the red moblin, Goria rather. Leave the room, come back.
Or get a clock.
Or get a clock. So you can kill the red moblin over and over, maybe. Try to farm that one enemy for bombs. Oh, Antlers, he wants that segment. Well, he thinks this could be an item.
Yeah, Fury's having no shame in hitting the red bubble, so yeah, that's definitely a swordless curse.
Wow. His item was not on this side.
That is a key.
Dang. So that means that the item in... that was 3? Yeah. So the item in 3 involved going all the way left, all the way down. That reverse C room with the red Riz robes, you had to bomb them to open a shutter door. And then who knows where the item staircase is on the other side.
I think it's the red Riz robes.
Oh yeah, it could also be the... Oh no, because there's a shutter in that room.
Oh, there's a shutter in that room?
So when you kill all the red Riz robes, you push the block and the shutter will open. And then you go south from there. And there's the item room. And then who knows what that will be in that room. It could be more red Wiz robes. You might need 12 bombs to get the item out of 3.
Oh boy.
Oh yeah, it could be impossible even. Man, let's see. Well, I don't know about impossible. We haven't seen impossible yet. But
everything's possible.
But yeah. I mean, you go in there with a count is how you do it. I mean, I've seen a race. I commentated a race where somebody won solely off of being able to get a count to bomb enough blue dark nuts to get the wand in a floor drop, where the room was 5 or more blue dark nuts. Yeah. Oh, you may have been there. We may have commentated that race together.
I know you and I have commentated a couple together. I don't know if it was that one specifically.
That particular one?
But I know I've seen one that needed 7 dark nuts killed in order to get a key item, and they didn't have a lot to get it. So things like that, everything's possible.
I wouldn't wish that on anybody. Although these 2 could still handle it.
Might have been 6, but either way, it was a lot of dark nuts to kill with 8 bombs, and they had to do that. That was gross. So FurySK is in the
reverse C room.
Red Wizro room, so we're gonna try and pop these guys right without getting killed by the beams, meanwhile.
Yeah, those beams will still do a whole heart of damage. You don't want that.
There's some good placement. So 1 left. He's going to wait for another shot because he wants the heart. He's going to get out of the way. He's going to wait for a better opportunity. There it is. Drop it. Go. Get your bombs. And head to... there was no... I guess the block didn't push.
Yeah, I guess not. So, is it... could still be here.
This is it.
Okay, this is it. What's his reward?
The rod!
Oh, all those red Wiz robes were necessary. Oh, Fury's gonna go even faster now. Wow.
Antlers is gonna go ape when he finds that later.
Oh, man.
Because he already saw these rooms and he bailed out and basically was like, nope.
Yep. Oh, man, everything's coming up Fury.
He's gonna not like that later.
Wow. Yeah, so at this point, Fury's only looking for the silvers, and he'll have everything except the raft, which I call everything because he's already checked one of the raft spots by cheating.
He's also still missing a couple levels too, I believe.
Yeah, it's true. Knowledge of where all 9 levels are is an item in itself.
It is.
He does not have that item, so...
I don't even remember seeing 7 or 8 yet, to be honest.
Yeah, you know, we haven't. Nor have we found Shapes 6. So...
And we know that level 7 is 33 rooms of pure torture today.
Mm-hmm. Antler's grabbing the key at the cost of his life, but it's perfect because now he knows he's fully done that segment anyway. So
I've never taken a key for my life before. That's kind of a costly experiment.
Yeah, right?
Oh, speaking of level 7 and 8, there's level 8, I believe.
Oh, look at that. Ladies and gentlemen, name that ink blot.
I'm gonna say it's a lion.
Oh, that's a good guess. Wow, that's a perfect lion.
Indeed.
Wow.
Indeed.
So, Antler's, meanwhile, being very frugal with his arrows, using bombs on these moldworms. Or no, these are the moldworms. Don't miss. You gotta have a 10 count to get your bombs back. No. Fury, meanwhile, with the red candle. Well, he's got that. But Fury, meanwhile, with the red ring and any key, is just kind of flying through things haphazardly.
Now he can just run through whatever he wants to right now, and it's like not really much he needs to worry about. A couple more hearts would make it even better, but because having at least 8 hearts down there gives you pretty much 32 hearts in your health if you think about the original health damage ratio. So having an 8th heart would give you like 32 hit points in that sense. But and there's that 32 hit points right there. So just grab it from the skeleton. Just grab it right out of his chest.
Rip the heart right out of his chest. So
he wasn't using it anyway.
No, he's a skeleton. He doesn't need to pump blood. It's good. It's where he keeps all of his swords, though. Those skeletons that throw swords.
Oh my goodness! Arrows.
Fury saves some for game 2, man. Oh my goodness!
Look, if you use all that luck now, you're going to be out in the finals.
Yeah, right. Right. Oh my goodness!
Save some of that for the other games.
So, yeah. So Fury, yeah, he's pretty good. He's even got a good portion of the overworld done. The part he hasn't done is Death Mountain, and some whistle spots over by the grave, which Antler's has done. But because Antler's has done them, we know there's not a level there. So, if he goes to Death Mountain next, then he's got a bomb upgrade, red ring, any key, bow and silvers, wand, Atlas for good measure. Yeah, he's all set.
Yeah, and the comment being made in chat, and I agree with this. It's going to take a lot, I think, at this point. Like I always say, it's never over until level 9 has had its say, because there's a reason we call level 9 the Great Equalizer. It has turned races on its head before. It's caused some people who have taken an hour trying to clear a certain level 9 or almost an hour, and then someone else managed to get through in 10 minutes because they found the right path right away. Like, it can happen. Antlerz can still come back and win this race, but given the lead that FurySK has in items at this point, it is a huge, huge task to be able to do that in his position. So it'd be surprising against someone like Fury to be able to pull this off. We'll see what happens, though. It's not over yet.
No, not yet. The lack of a sword or repeatable offense, is hurting Antlerz a lot more than Fury right now. Yeah.
Well, they're both lacking swords.
Yeah, yes. Yeah. Oh, I think the boomerang actually worked on that blue Moldorm there. Oh, he block clipped to safely kill these things. Oh, he's shuttered in.
And then came out of the block. He came out of the block, and now he can't get back in. Now he's trying to get the kill. Oh, this is like dancing with danger right here. There's the Triforce. He's not going to pick it up yet.
He's going to get shutter doored in and then have to kill them again. Because he's going to be like, nope, to this room. Oh no, he is going to do this room. And then he's going to get shutter doored in with the blue dark nuts. And he
will correctly find the item room to the north, and then he will get shuttered in and be like, no, can't do this.
Now see, the same thing did happen to Fury, but Fury had the red candle, so he was able to deal with it.
So yeah, there's not with the compass, and click.
Click.
Welcome to Danger. Please enjoy your stay.
I don't think 4 bombs will kill those 3 dark nuts, but I would love for him to prove me wrong.
Unless they line up perfectly, in which case, like, here's 2 right now. He's going to get 2 hits right there.
There's 2.
Do that one more time. Do that one more time. There it is.
Oh, they die in 2 bombs. They rolled down.
Yeah, it is 2.
Wow, good job, Antlerz.
Triforce. Antlerz does get the heart container. He leaves. Why do you not just go back?
I think he wanted his resources back. Yeah, he didn't get the heart container either. Yeah, I think he just wanted his resources back, which I guess makes sense.
Did he hit retry?
Yeah, he hit retry.
I'm shocked at that.
Yeah, you would think for all of the resources spent, he would take the heart container and then go down right, take the bombs, because now he's going to have to kill those blue Moldorms again, which still costs time in exchange for the resources that he recovered. Yeah, I think it would have been faster.
I see why he wanted the money back, but still, I think it's going to cost more time to go back and do this instead of just picking up a fiver somewhere.
Yeah, I agree. This is obviously going to respawn everything, so not great. Yeah. He may also be upset being an hour in with no offense and 1 Triforce piece. This could be tilt.
Yeah, he could. I know that we've seen a lot of races where both runners 1 hour in only have 1 Triforce, and we're sitting here in the booth thinking, well, it's going to be a long one, let's settle in. But he's probably thinking it's one of those seeds right now based on his progress and how things are just going so slow for him. Mm-hmm. He has no idea. As FurySK is level 7, he has no idea how fast Fury is doing this seed and how he's just been finding the right path like almost right away here.
So Fury found level 7 and the compass. It turns out level 7 was found at the very start of the game, but we didn't know it was level 7 yet. So I assume the compass was 1 room in and he up 8 out. Because it was 5 minutes into the race, I didn't think anything of it.
So now Antlerz, about 30 rupees later, picks up the Triforce.
Yeah. Still just 6 hearts. It's a precarious combat situation. Was this the level that had the red ring on the floor?
It might have been.
Yeah, I think it was.
So Antlerz might have found this level.
Yeah. Yeah, it was. It was in that room right there with the...
we must have 2 green levels. Yeah, there must be 2 green levels here.
Oh, that's great. Almost as great as the Triforce being in the tip of the nose there, way far away from the start.
Well, it's not quite the tip of the nose, but close enough.
Yeah, that would be a long and testing 7 without the compass.
Oh shoot!
Whew, he gets out of it.
Yeah, luckily that wall bombed, or he was in trouble.
Mm-hmm.
So the eye is a shoot today.
Oh, the other bomb upgrade. Does he want it? He wants it.
I'm going to make you an offer you can't refuse.
2 more bombs is worth the 77 silver arrows, apparently. I think I agree. Yeah, I think I agree.
I can see that. Of course, if they just gave him 6 the first time, we could have just said no.
Right, yeah. But then again, knowing that it was 6 bombs for 77 rupees, that would almost make me want to do it again. Having 20 bombs just feels filthy. I love it.
Kind of strange how that works sometimes.
Yeah, huh? Can never have enough bombs. 8 gen counts to 10. I count to 20. Yeah.
Antlerz pokes the old man with something, and
By the way, he's not just mad at the old man or anything. He's building up a count when he does that because he wants his 10 count bombs. The game. Oh, never mind. He just got bopped.
Took a hit. Yeah, just as that exploded. But there's a bomb anyway.
Gets random bombs. That's lucky. So the way
more random bombs. Or no, he placed that one. Never mind.
So yeah, so the way this is going to take him to the southern segment, which we know is away from the. Oh, good. He doesn't do it. He decides, I'm just going to check these two rooms over here real quick, and he'll be rewarded for it. This is the real item. Forget that other segment. Wait. What?
No, not that. No, I think he went down here. Was this it?
Was this it? Oh, maybe this was it.
I didn't catch the red room spot, unfortunately, so.
So apparently those two rooms connected to each other, but how could that be?
By the way, note he still only has the blue candle.
Yeah, man.
It's a good thing that those Zols die in one hit and don't split up today.
Thank goodness. Gotta give the players something, right? Not everything can be mean.
There's a magical key.
Even with 4 keys, you still want that? 4 isn't even a lot.
You know how many you need in level 9?
About 11.
Yeah, exactly.
Mm-hmm.
How many of those are you gonna have to open?
Yeah, right? Always the last place you look.
And welcome to our level 9 palette, as I like to call it, because it is normally silvery gray like this. We have a 20-room level 4 or 5. Well, no, it's probably level 4 at this point. I don't think it's big enough for level 5. And ladies and gentlemen, or level 6 rather. And ladies and gentlemen, name that ink blot.
Ooh. I think it's a skull.
The second it came up, I thought it was a seahorse.
Huh.
It's still missing a couple rooms, and like that one room, if it was moved down, it'd make a little more sense.
Yeah, actually, no, I see the seahorse. Yeah, that makes sense. Fury's not even going to check if it's 4 or 6 because he doesn't care.
Yeah. And meanwhile, has picked up the red candle. Now, if he could just find the red ring.
That's unfortunately in 7, which he's not going to want to dig, but little does he know. Fury taking the potion here makes absolute sense because he's got 8 times 4 hearts. He doesn't need it. Or he doesn't need the heart container, so you take the refill every day of the week. Yep. Yeah, you know, that red ring being right inside the door of level 7 and Fury finding it at the start of the race. You know, big deal because obviously he's had it the whole race, but also Antlerz is not going to even think to dig 7 unless he has to, and he technically doesn't have to.
And he's not going to want to because it's first quest 7. Who wants to dig first quest 7?
No, nobody.
As Redbird Grab, we're seeing raise his hand over in the corner.
So we never did find that last shape level. I think Fury now has taken a Triforce from every level we've ever seen once.
He just collected a Triforce. Did we not say that was level 4?
Oh no, he took the Triforce. He found it really quick. He found it 3 or 4 rooms in.
Yeah, I don't.
Tracker just hasn't marked it yet.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't think it's marked, but I think it has to be. Probably was waiting for a confirmation on the
exact
rooms
number,
and level, on the number of rooms in level 6, or look at the mini map before marking it. I can't blame that, but my guess is that level 6 is what he's looking for. So we get a confirmation one way or another when we do see the map. We can count the rooms on that.
Game 2 hasn't been scheduled yet, so
we'll see if we can get some information on Game 2 when we do the interview phase later. But right now, to answer that question in chat about when Game 2 is, we don't know. They may tell us what they're scheduling for when the race concludes. They may not know when the second game is yet, even between them. So we'll tell you when we find out.
So Antlerz there finally gets those triple Dodongos down and claims his 3rd Triforce. And saves.
Of course, for those watching on YouTube after the fact, Game 2 is right after this one, so please stick around.
That's right.
So, for those of us live, though, we are now following FurySK as he heads into level 6, I believe. Ooh. Counting the rooms. That is 25 rooms. That is definitely level 6. The other one is definitely level 4. Ladies and gentlemen, Name that level 6 ink blot. And I already got my answer for this.
Ooh, what's your answer?
You go first. I already got my answer.
It's a bunny.
That's exactly what I was going to say.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Definitely a bunny's head, without question.
Oh, yeah.
Demon bunny, someone says in chat.
How do you know it's a demon
I don't
bunny?
know.
Well, I guess it's full of blue dark nuts.
Maybe.
Therefore, demon bunny.
Maybe. It's full of awful. That's all we need to know.
So what? Fury doesn't need the map. Not in this shape. He's got his book. Why do you need the map? Just Google it. Yeah. Nice.
Let me try that. I'll Google map right now.
I don't think this dungeon looks like any of the dungeons on GameFAQs. It's gonna be.
Oh no, yeah, I just got Google Maps, so it didn't work.
Yeah, no. None of the dungeons anybody's ever played in any game of Zelda look like this one. So it's the wonderful thing about shapes. Wow, he's actually out? Oh, he's out of bombs.
Yeah, he needs explosives to proceed, it looks like.
Interesting. That'll slow him down a bit. Is he trying to respawn some Gyptos, maybe? Yep, he sure is. So Antlerz is now in this 6. He's got bombs. We know there's nothing good in this 6 because Fury already has everything good. So I hope Antlerz doesn't decide that this is where his wand is. You know, this is where my comeback starts. I'm gonna dig everything, which is how I would feel here.
I'm gonna find my wand here, yeah!
Yeah, my wand was here on Death Mountain, the last place I looked, last place my opponent looked. I'm still in this. Everything's totally fine.
This is fine.
Yep. Nope.
No, it's not fine.
Oh.
And that's a death in level 6.
Even the keys are dangerous when you have the green tunic.
Yeah, keys can hurt.
Fury, meanwhile, is just tanking these blue dark nuts like he doesn't even care.
Like a champ.
He's capable. Like blue dark nuts with a turret is very difficult. Fury's capable of doing it carefully, you know, while taking very little damage. But you know, when you have the red ring, who cares? Just take damage, go fast, don't think about it. Just
when you have the turrets, that's very dangerous, and they're in the same room right now. When you have those turrets, it's very dangerous. So just being able to do that very quickly like that and still be able to get through safely is pretty good.
Both players have a potion, but they're probably too nervous to use it.
I don't think they want to use it here. Fury wants to save for Gan at this point, I think.
Ooh, there's a dangerous shoot room. Ooh.
Oh shoot. Oh shoot.
Good to know that shoot room won't have a Triforce.
It's good to know that shoot room won't have an exit.
Yeah, that. Ooh. Do we have a required connector here, perhaps? Yeah, you know, because of that shoot room, yeah, I think the staircase might be required. It's kind of funny. Oh, yay, more dinosaurs. I love swordless dinosaurs. Get me out of here. Congrats, Antlerz. You found a heart.
So that's now 7 hearts trailers. That was probably the lower left. Nope, it was in the room a few back.
Oh, interesting that Fury didn't push that. Well, I guess Fury wasn't looking for staircases.
Fury's not worried about items.
Yeah. So Fury's not pushing blocks, he's just looking for floor drops.
Yeah, he's not worried about the item in this level, because I think he knows where every level is now. Well, he definitely knows where every level is. I shouldn't say I think. He has 7 Triforces. This is the 8th one. He knows where level 9 is. So, he knows where everything is. He's not worried about items at all.
I would love to see Fred start putting Triforces in the item basements. Let's make that happen.
Item basement Triforces.
There we go. Because, you know.
You pick up the compass and it doesn't light up and you're like, huh?
Ooh! Fury gets sorted by a skeleton.
That is an unfortunate place to take a death because that's going to send him all the way back to the ear.
Yeah, that's and we know he can't bomb into the old man room above the left eye. He has to take the staircase. Yeah, that's a costly death. Wow, very unfortunate. Antler's meanwhile hanging on with half a heart.
He is going to find his way through there very quickly, though, but not wasting a lot of time here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, when you know exactly where you're going, you can just run. Wow, is Antler's going to make it through all these rooms on half a heart? I think he might.
Beep strats. Oh, somehow dodged that! And then drops a bomb for good measure and left forgetting the bombs equipped.
Yeah, probably nervous with all of the select item swapping going on, and just accidentally did the thing. And
now you're playing with power.
Now, why did Fury go that way if the Triforce was the other way?
So Antler's is a little confused now, I think.
Yeah, I don't know what he's looking for. And did he die? Did anybody in chat see if he maybe died?
No, he didn't die. He went back to the start. I saw him go to the menu.
Oh, interesting.
And he dropped down to 1 heart quickly as he came in again, so that didn't take long to go back to 1 heart.
Mm-hmm. That Aquamentus dodge was sick, though.
It was. I can't believe he dodged that.
He maybe didn't even know Aquamentus was there.
I don't think he did.
No, he just entered the room and held left.
Just walked through.
Could have been a spike trap, could have been a whiz robe, could have been an Aquamentus. You don't know if holding left as soon as you went to the room is he really just using his silvers on these things instead of the wand? Yeah, okay.
Yeah, he has enough money to deal with Gan as long as he finds them quickly, so he's not too concerned, I don't think.
I was going to say, that's not proper resource management. Who cares?
So, FurySK now has all 8 Triforce. He's going to make his way over again to level 9. Now, I'm trying to remember where level 9 was.
Coast?
I thought it was in the Lost Hills somewhere. But maybe it is over here. He's feeling over this location. Nope, he's going a different way. I thought it was near the secret spot somewhere. And that's precisely where he is right now, so... Yep, nailed it. Nope, that's a cave. Never mind.
Oh, he just wants the bombs.
He wants bombs. Well, I had the secret spot in mind, but that's not what I was thinking about.
So that's level 7. Oh, is level 9 one room to the south? Where that bomb cave is, normally a large secret?
Oh, I think it was under the Armos, actually. Maybe.
Under?
No, not under the Armos. We're gonna find out. He's going through the Lost Hills.
Oh, it was. I remember calling it.
Oh yeah, it was the White Sword Cave. This was it. This was it. You called it. Yep.
That was ages ago. I forgot.
You were the one who called this. So I didn't remember. But there we are, level 9, entrance to death at the White Sword Cave. And here is what we're going to be looking for, what Fury is going to be looking for in this level 9. He's going to listen for the sound of a squealing pig. When he hears the sound of bacon, breakfast, then he's going to go ahead and probably enter that room as soon as he can and create breakfast out of it. And after he does that, he will have his Triforce, so he can go get the girl. Or his second Triforce. Now, with that said, if he comes across a locked shutter door that does not open along the way to find his delicious piece of pork, then that shutter door that does not open, even with all enemies cleared with any push blocks pushed, would potentially be Zelda. If after defeating Ganon and bringing her breakfast, that door opens, you can go finish the game.
Yep. Well said, Cyclone. So yeah, keep an ear out for Ganon's Roar in any adjacent room here.
Now, of course, we've got Patra in one room, so that could be a differentiating factor as well.
Mm-hmm. It is possible to distinguish Ganon's Roar when there is a Patra. You're listening for the sound of Ganon's Roar being cut off.
You have to listen for it, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, interesting. His first bomb is a hit.
Getting some good exploration of the middle of the level here. That bomb does nothing, so he used a couple arrows for good measure on the enemy so he can push the block. So those Agrias didn't last long. Silver arrows just destroy him.
6
And inside
connector
here,
stairs and 9.
staircase.
It's good odds that any room that could have a staircase will have one.
Yes.
Doesn't take him in a new spot, though.
He's been here before. Now, those 2 rooms in the middle are actual rooms. Those 2 eyes, there are rooms in there. So those are counted in the map. The rooms. There's also a room up in the upper right of the skull. Not in the upper left on it. I thought there was for the longest time, but apparently not. There is one in the upper right. And that one is the vanilla red. I believe that's the vanilla red ring in the first quest. So that is where that is located, the first quest. So that room does exist, and that means that we have, I'm just doing the quick math in my head, 55 rooms in this level 9 that can possibly be, or 57 rooms, sorry, 57 rooms that can possibly be explored here.
And Fury's 2 staircases took him back only to places where he's already been. He wants to get to the left side of the level. Nothing's helping him get over there. Ooh! Oh, okay, nope, not Zelda's room. I have seen
your max
old
bombs
man.
or keys.
If the glove doesn't fit, you must have quit.
Thank you, Detective.
Must save and quit.
Thank you, Detective.
So he wants to check this staircase badly enough that he'll spend his bombs on it. That's an interesting play. I might up an A, especially with the red ring. I might go check some other direction, but he thinks this staircase is how he's going to get to the left side. It is a staircase. It's not an item.
Yeah, it's not an item.
Hey.
Everything's rolling up transport so far. Oh, back to the beginning. Enjoy that transport.
3 connectors of no progress. Wow.
Yeah, we seem to have lost the stream temporarily for him, so we're gonna get it back. There it is. Just a little bit of lag on his end, I'm sure. Nothing to worry about.
Antlerz, meanwhile, in level 8, also has the Atlas. Should make quick work of it. Oh no, I bet he digs for more items. Well, it'd be good if he does. He'll find silvers, but level 8 will have 3 items. 1 on the floor, 2 in staircases, and depending on how Antlerz chooses to dig this 8, he might spend longer digging out the second item than Fury did.
So it seems Patrick kidnapped Ganon today.
Seems like it.
No, I knew you couldn't trust that Patrick, and not a very loyal subject. Gotta get better subjects.
Gotta get better subjects, gotta get more doors for your walls. Ganon just loves building solid walls with no way to get around his own base. Gotta be very inconvenient.
He built those walls very carefully. You have to give him credit. He built those walls to make sure he could just hide and be his own lonely self.
They stand up to some of Hyrule's finest bombs. I know I've seen level 9s that just don't open. Wow. Pactro rolled down today. Wow. This room.
Behind
surely this staircase. Wow, it's not even an item.
Surely this one will go to the right side. Nope, just where we've been already.
Wow.
So hopefully he's marking where all these staircases end up going here, because he's covering a lot of common ground here. This is turning into that level 9 that you could call the Great Equalizer. At this point, Fury might be starting to look at the chat thinking, Antlerz must have found this by now. He must be about to finish.
Right. Yeah, I mean, it must be making Fury nervous.
But little does he know, he's got about a half hour's leeway here to do whatever he wants to do.
Antlerz has got to be careful here in this Silver Arrow room. Was this a Silver Arrow room? Yes, okay, good.
There's your answer.
There's a bomb wall. That'll get him into column 3. And then from column 3, who knows where he needs to go.
I will say down. I will say down.
Yeah, I will say take any open doors and then look for closed doors. Well, closed walls.
Well, he can open any doors with the key anyway, so not a big deal. Now he's going to check left.
I don't hear any cannon.
I will say...
Oh, it's a Pactra.
I will say he goes down here, and there he goes. He's going to go... Well, now he has a choice. I hear pig.
Oh, yeah, there it is.
Ladies and gentlemen, for the first time tonight, Here's Gannon. And we're looking for possible 7 or 8 hits with the magic rod. 7 if he rolled down, 8 at most because he can't roll up.
Oh, I didn't know Gannon couldn't roll up.
I didn't either until someone told me.
Huh. So he's got that potion he's been saving for special occasions. I mean, Gannon can't do more than 1 heart at a time, I guess. So
they're not getting the sunlock. That's 5 hits, no sunlock at all yet.
Yeah,
For
interesting.
6, 7, we got the sunlock.
8.
It was a full 8 today. So he did not roll down or didn't roll down enough. We have bacon, ladies and gentlemen, and now all we have to do is deliver said breakfast to a gorgeous girl.
Did he know where Zelda was? Because he didn't check the shutter door south with Gannon.
I don't remember him seeing Zelda earlier.
Yeah, I don't remember him seeing Zelda either. I would have checked the shutter door in Gannon's room.
I don't remember seeing a Zelda door, so he must know. Yeah, he knows where Zelda is according to chat. We missed it.
Oh,
so,
wow.
we're gonna find out.
Yeah, he's in a hurry. Oh,
I was explaining everything as we went by here, so I didn't even make note of this. There's the girl.
Oh, wow.
So that means we have a finished race right now for FurySK. He is our first rider to finish at an official SRL time of 1 hour, 25 minutes, and 52 seconds. And with that noted, he will be the only runner to finish, as Antlerz has just forfeited from the race.
GG Fury, and better luck next race, Antlerz.
Get your GGs in chat for both runners. They did put on a good race here. Unfortunately, everything just turned up roses for Fury today, and Antlerz just didn't have any fortune go his way on this seed. Really how it came down in the end.
All the items just went to Fury. It's amazing. From the red ring at the very start, which Antlerz never found, to the repeatable combat first, it was all Fury all the way.
So we'll see if they want to come in here and chat about the seed. They are chatting in the SRL room right now. So we'll see if they want to join. One thing I am noting that Antlerz saying he forgot how to play this game, apparently, he says on the channel.
Antlerz is an amazing player. These seeds are very difficult. Put the items, just the shuffle floor items, shuffle dungeon hearts, makes things incredibly difficult because you have to do so much more combat and so much more full clearing of levels just to find your items. And then when you mix that with swordless, you have no combat potential to do extra combat with. So this particular flag set is pretty much the worst thing we've ever seen in a tournament. And
we've been doing it for quite a while now.
Yeah, these flags have been in effect for all of the Elite Eight. So, like, you can't...
Yeah, since the fourth round, we've had these flags in effect. And just to reiterate how many matches that is, just in the upper bracket alone, if I can get my mouse scrolling to work, in the upper bracket alone, that's about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 matches. These are, again, best of 3, so at least 2 games per match. Then the lower bracket, we had another 4, 8, 10, 12, 13. This is the 14th match in the lower bracket that's had these flags. So that's 21 matches, best of 3 matches. Some of which have gone to a game 3. I know one particular one that I was on the call for. And of those, so 21 matches, that's at least 42 games, somewhere 42, maybe let's say 50 games, assuming enough went to game 3. Some 50 or so matches where these flags have been in effect. So we've had our share of these flags in this tournament. And we've seen how nasty some of these seats can be.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, it's tempting to look at the screen right now, like this final screenshot of Fury with everything and winning, and then versus Antlerz with 3 Triforces and, no wand, and thinking, oh, it was a blowout. But no, it could go the other way for game 2 because it just comes down to, Fury finding all the items, or more like all the items throwing themselves at Fury today. Like, oh my goodness,
it very easily could, and
key with no key.
It's very easily could, and the person who can tell you that the best is Fury himself, and he's in the chat with us.
Oh, hey Fury, congrats.
Hello.
And GG to you.
Thanks.
Before we get into this here, I forgot to note the ending whistle tune here, which I'm going to get right now because I went back to check what that is. Cosmo Canyon from Final Fantasy VII. So if any of you in the chat guessed, or on YouTube as well, guessed Cosmo Canyon from Final Fantasy VII, congratulations, you are a winner of Name That Tune. Your prize is nothing. Please enjoy.
So Fury, how do you feel about that seed? Just
I mean, it wasn't super troll, but it didn't require super troll for me to make mistakes.
What mistakes do you think you made?
I decided to try and clip into a wall at 45 seconds, so right off the bat I was trolling.
Yeah.
But
That's funny,
I mean, the thing that really covers up a lot of mistakes is an early red ring. I think probably getting that at 3.5, 4 minutes in level 7 was pretty helpful to getting through the seed quickly.
Yeah, we talked about that during the race, and would you believe Antlerz never found it? He spent all his bombs on the room right before the red ring, and just never killed those fires, never got the red ring, and died a lot more than you. Went a lot more slowly. And then you got the red candle about, I don't know, half an hour before him. So you had offense and he didn't. He had a bow, but he was poor. So, yeah, that early red ring, relatively early red candle, yeah. And then from there, you just went faster. And how about buying a key and then getting the any key with that key? Like, that was amazing, huh? I think you spent your last key to get the red candle, bought a key, went back in the 5, and then got the any key. And you were out of keys. That was pretty special too.
Yeah, I bought a key after getting the red candle, through a key door with my last key, then saved. Knew that was the only room that I hadn't seen, and I knew that it was a staircase item because I had the Triforce at that point, I do believe. So once I knew that was the room, I figured, let's save, let's burn the key on there. If it's something I don't really want, then I can bail, and if it's something I really want, then hooray. And any key even in like early shapes, 1st through 6 shapes, is pretty helpful. And then first quest 9, of course, has lots of key doors.
Yeah, how about that first quest 9? You took a lot of stairs in that first quest 9. Were you just looking for any way to get over to the left column, or what?
Yeah, was really, really blocked off on the bottom middle part of 9. So I figured there had to be eventually a staircase that took you over there, or you had to go around the long way, maybe through the top side. So I figured either I'd get a staircase to like the reverse C room way up there, that I got a pack of bombs finally from Serenigria and hadn't seen the other side of that staircase yet.
When you were going through that 9 and you took 4 different connectors and none of them took it again, well, the 4th one eventually did. Were you afraid that, like, oh my gosh, Antlerz is right on my tail, what am I doing? This 9 is taking too long. Were you afraid at all, or no?
Well, you fear Antlerz because when he's on his game, which most nights he would be on his game, so I'm not going to take this one for granted. He's going to not take staircases, and he's going to go as fast as he can without taking staircases most of the time, with the exception of the last game he played, where I think he took a staircase to kind of beat Fred in game 2. But I knew that the chances of him taking staircases was low, so if he was near me, the way that I could probably differentiate a win and a loss was to take the staircases and hope to get there faster using those. So that was my thought there.
Yeah. I mean, as it turns out, you had an enormous lead anyway, but yeah, you had no way of knowing that, which is why I wanted to ask.
Yeah, I don't know that I knew that I had an enormous lead, but I knew that when I had 4, 6, 7, and most of 8 left to dig, and I was in go mode pretty much, unless the one raft spot happened to troll me. When you get go mode at 4 Triforces in any race, not just swordless, you are pretty content with how things are going.
That's true. Yeah, I commented on how quickly the levels were going for you, and yeah, you're right actually. Yeah, go mode and 4 Triforces is pretty special actually for all the races I've watched. Not very common either, especially not when you start shuffling the floor drops. Yeah, you need nothing in 9, and you need nothing under, massive blue dark nut rooms, which you still handled well. Yeah. Blue Dark Nuts went down in 2 bombs in this seed. Red Dark Nuts went down in 1 bomb. But the Red Gorillas went down in 2. Yeah.
The Stalfos were the really tanky enemy.
Oh, that's right, yeah. 2
And
bombs
the Red
for Stalfos.
Red Gorillas.
Yeah.
Yeah, both Gorillas, I think, rolled up. Blue slightly and red massively. Red Octoroks, one of the varieties rolled up. Shoot, there had to be a handful of things that rolled up that season.
I think more than rolled down. Gels rolled down. Or Zols rolled down, rather.
Zols definitely rolled down, yeah.
Land Mola, though, I mean, it starts off and you take the first 2 pieces out instantly, and then it's just tanking everything. Like, I think I fired 20 red candle shots at him to try and get the last bit down. Just never would go down.
There was a run where Antlers fired 20 arrows at Blue Landmolus, and or Blue Moldorm, and he killed one of them, and he was just trying to sneak out of the room to, mark the other one as dead, and it caught up to him and killed him. And I'm like, oh. And actually, unfortunately, that was the staircase leading to the segment in 1, which was useless anyway. And so, yeah, he made 2 trips, killed that Moldorm. Yeah, man, paid the toll booth, all just for nothing. Yeah. And then the items in 1, yeah, it was...
I'm assuming that's 2 that we're talking about there with the book and the heart container on the left side.
Yeah, the blue one was 2.
I'm just trying to remember which dungeon we're...
Yes. We were unsure.
Wait, no, I lied. The blue one was 1, the silver one was 2.
Yeah, because level 2 didn't have a segment, and it was like the only shape without a segment. The rest of the shapes did for some reason. Yeah. All the shapes were segmented today, yeah.
Level 1 from my map was non-segmented blue boomerang, bow, heart, and then 2 had like that weird segment on the right side of like 5 or 6 rooms of nothingness.
Right, 5 rooms of nothing. Okay, yeah, so then yeah, that was 2, and that was the room. That's the dungeon I was talking about. That 5 or 6 segment on the right side where there was a mugger room, which you paid with the any key. Yeah.
Yeah, that was nice to see because I knew that if there's any item that I didn't think Antlers would find early, I was banking on the any key, given that you had to use at least 2 or 3 candles to kind of navigate through that dungeon. I thought that the wand was gettable, given that it was just red Wizro blocked. You really didn't need anything else to really get to it after that. It was bubbles, which thankfully were just swordless bubbles, so there were nothing.
Yeah, Antlers made it to the red Wizrobe room. Ran out of bombs because the red Wizrobes were beefy. They didn't die in a single bomb. And then Antlers was out of bombs, and he up-8 and never got his wand. So, yeah, he was actually on the path to the wand well before you, but, no bombs, no red Wizrobes, can't clear the shutter door, no wand. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I won game 1 running away from 8 Gen by like 15 minutes, and then he came back on me and blitzed me on game 3, and then I basically was just absolute trash on game 2. So if 8Gen can come back and smoke me twice, I'm sure Antlers has every opportunity, given the way he played through the bonus bracket, to smoke me twice. So hopefully one of these next 2 games is a game where we both are very close in our routes, and it's a very close game. It's real hype.
And just like you said, any runner can have a good bad night, just like any other normally mediocre can have a really good night and have everything turn out. Like, it's one of those things with Randomizer. Any one runner, no matter how skilled, no matter how good at the game you are, can be any other runner on any day. It's just one of those things with Randomizer. So, even though this looked like a cakewalk today from the perspective of from what you can see on the screen in front of you, it might look like that to some people. But next time it could be FurySK, who has 3 or 4 Triforces and Antlers, who's talking about how everything just went his way. That could be the case for Game 2. We don't know what's going to happen yet, and the only way we're going to know is once we actually do get Game 2, obviously, and see what happens. Which, for those of you watching on YouTube, will be right after this, when we do play that. For those watching live, we have no idea when it is yet, because literally, the only thing I know is that it's not going to be tomorrow night, according to what I saw Antler saying in the channel. I don't think it's going to be tomorrow night. But other than that, keep an eye out on the schedule. We'll know when Game 2 is, and when we know, it'll be on the schedule, and you'll be able to come watch it and join us for it again. So, but yeah, overall, what do you have any final thoughts on the seed tonight, Fury?
I mean, I think we covered quite a bit of it. I guess the saving grace of this seed was bomb prices being 2, because there wasn't a lot on the overworld that you could really hit with the blue candle and get bombs. So with that being the case, really cheap bombs, very helpful.
It was a low money seed as well, which didn't really help. So the bombs being cheap really helped you out in that sense.
Yeah, thankfully also Magic Key and Red Ring, so nothing much I had to buy but bombs, and I just bought lots and lots of bombs and bomb upgrades.
Yep, and we did notice that, and obviously those bomb upgrades, only 2 for the bomb upgrades today, a little bit ugly, but hey, extra bombs, extra bombs. So I just want to say GG again. That was a really absolutely fantastic performance on that seed, and looking forward to seeing what happens in Game 2, and who knows, maybe we'll have a different result in Game 2, you never know.
Yep, thanks for calling the race and tracking and restreaming, guys.
Indeed, and it's been our pleasure. And with that said, let's just cover very briefly things that we do know of coming up on the schedule here. There's not a lot going on right now in terms of this evening for those watching live. I know that there's a daily race and Link to the Past randomizer finishing on 4. It's getting into the closing stages right now, though. There is a Super Metroid Link to the Past combo randomizer going on 5, and that's pretty much it for the night. So moving on to tomorrow is where we're going to start looking at some of the upcoming events. I can tell you that first thing in the morning, 10 o'clock in the morning, there is a Star Wars Episode 1 Racer tournament race. Now, the way that works is there is a pools phase right now, and they're basically running a best-of-9 series with every matchup that's going on, except maybe the finals. There might be more in the finals, but it's a best-of-9 series. So the racers are going to race up to 9 different tracks. Whoever gets 5 first wins. So if you want to watch some of that, some racing action tomorrow morning, 10 o'clock, catch that live on Speed Gaming main channel. Other events going on tomorrow, there's some Kirby Nightmare and Dreamland. There's some Final Fantasy 1 Randomizer Spring Tournament action going on. And they're starting their bracket phase right now. They just had their play-in races on the weekend on a different channel. And there's Zelda 2 Randomizer weekly races tomorrow night. So that's a taste of what's up tomorrow. I can also give you a heads up that on Friday there's a tournament final going on Friday, May 24th. The Spoiler Log tournament on Link to the Past Randomizer is having its final phases of its tournaments. Just want to throw a shout out to that. That's going to be at 3 o'clock on Friday if you are interested in Link to the Past and want to see it speed run very fast, even in randomized form. So that's something you can catch on Friday as well. Just throwing that out there. I know of that coming up. Other than that, fairly light schedule tomorrow. You can catch some more Star Wars in the evening as well, in addition to the morning race. And that's pretty much all I have to say. So, any last thoughts from you, Catastrophe, before we wrap up?
I'm ready for Game 2 and Game 3 and the Grand Finals when we have that. It's been a wonderful tournament. Thanks, Cyclone.
It absolutely has. I agree with you. And it's been my pleasure seeing all these races that we've had along the way. Some great action going on here and some really amazing things happen in some of these races as well. I'm sure we're going to see more of it in the next 2, 3, 4, 5 races, however many we're blessed with getting here. So with that said, make sure to follow our runners FurySK and Antlerz44. If you're watching on YouTube, just twitch.tv followed by either of those names at the top of the screen. You'll get to their channels. You can thank them for these wonderful races and for and also hang out with them, chat with them, and get to know them a little bit. So that's something you can do there. Make sure to also follow our tracker, who is Elendar this evening, also a Zelda 1 randomizer runner, and a fairly good one at that.
Thank you, Elendar.
Thank you, Elendar. And follow our tracker, follow our co-commentator, who's Catastrophe573 on Twitch. I'm Cyclone GU, and I'm going to give Catastrophe the final word, but I want to say, first of all, thank you, chat. Have a wonderful night. We couldn't do this without you. You're just as important as any of us. Make sure to follow Speed Gaming 2 through 6. And make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel as well. Subscribing on YouTube is free. You can catch all the videos as they come up there as well. So have yourself a wonderful evening. Good night. See you for the next one. And Catastrophe, you get to finish us off.
All right. Oh boy. Good night, everyone. That's all I got. Good night, and come back for the next race.